right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Dreamers, dreamers. How y'all doing? It's the Caravan of Dreams a redo. Come on in, come on in. Y'all be sure and like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right. Robin, how you doing? Thank you for watching. Come on in, come on in. Right, dreamers, come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams a redo. Y'all know what it is. It's 8 something, it's Monday. This is what we do. All right, all right. Yeah.
Let me tell some of my people. I see Myra Davis, what's going on? Let me give you the link to the live. We'll be cutting this one off in a minute. That's on my personal page.
All right, dreamers, dreamers, come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams a redo. Y'all know what it is. It's 8 something. It's Monday. Come on in, come on in. Be sure and like and share. Like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right, all right. All right, dreamers, come on in, come on in. All right. People, come on, dreamers, let's go, let's go. All right, dreamers, 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 come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. Y'all come on in. All right, dreamers, 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 come on in, come on in. All right, dreamers, y'all better come on in. All right, dreamers, dreamers, come on in, come on in. It's the Caravan of Dreams to redo. Y'all know what it is. It's Monday, it's 8 something. Y'all come on in. Be sure and like and share, like and share. Tell somebody to tell somebody that the Caravan of Dreams is on. All right. The car that was being sold was from Minnesota Society.
Yeah.
All right, dreamers, dreamers, come on in, come on in.
Nope. I can't see who's on either.
Oh gosh.
So if you on, say hello. I see a few people are on. But
Right.
I don't see who.
Hey y'all, let us know that you're here. Say hi. Say something. Let us know that who you are, because we right now we
We got masks on.
yeah, we can't see y'all. Y'all covered up by the mask.
You bet Howard, thank you for the share. Yeah, people, somebody's seeing it. Somebody's seeing it. I see something's going on. You gotta have people to get started.
Well, oh my gosh. All right. Okay, y'all. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. I mean, I just want to know, if people comment.
I mean,
I can't see that. Can you see it?
let's see.
Okay.
Vanessa said, "Hey, dreamers."
Oh, okay. Hey, Vanessa.
She just shared it too. Appreciate you for sharing.
All right. Okay, so first thing I'm going to say is we're going to so if anybody caught my live today, what we're doing, we need to take a poll. So this is what my sister-in-law came up with this idea, and she said what we need to do is put the bottom half of people's face. So you need to get the bottom half of your face put on a mask. So because we can already see your eyes, right? So we need from your nose down to your chin, put on a mask so that when we look at you and you got your mask on, we can see your eyes and then a picture of your nose and lips. And that way we know who you are. Okay, so then we can recognize you. What do y'all think about that? Because that is what if somebody else have your mask on? Then it's looking real crazy, right? I don't know that anybody should, but I don't know. Like, what if? Because so many of y'all wear your mask upside down. I am constantly seeing people with their mask upside down.
Yeah, I done got in trouble because I wear the ankh. And to wear the ankh upside down is disrespectful.
Oh,
Yeah, so I had to hurry up and let me know. I was in the gas station. It was like, hey man, the ankh upside down.
Wow. See, yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Y'all gonna be walking around with your chin on under your eyes and all kind of stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, it could work. Like, at least I'd be able to say, hey, because I can put it all together and,
So some of their face.
Right.
Take a picture of somebody's face and put it on the mask.
Right. I mean, it could work. We might have to try that.
Solve the upside down mask, yeah.
Now that is something that would have to be sublimated, right? Yeah.
It's gonna have to be in there. Yeah.
Thing about sublimation is it fades, so after a while we'll be seeing just part of it.
We haven't quite got that down. If anybody knows sublimation, I would love to learn.
Right, for real, like we really would. Hey Mimi, how you doing? Ramicia,
man, there's some people on
Amara.
my page.
Hey y'all.
It's some folks. Lex Hamilton, thank you for watching. Kyle Scott, Charles Hibbler.
Okay.
Thank y'all for watching. So I got it on my page though. So
Oh,
I'm about to
okay,
shut it down.
gotcha.
I'm trying to tell y'all I got the link up there at the top. Y'all check that out. Come over to the Caravan of Dreams page.
Yes, y'all. Come on to the Caravan of Dreams. Come on to the other side. All right. So listen, y'all. So we're going to we'll probably try to do a prototype of the mask and, a facial recognition mask. We'll call it that. And see how that works out. Because, I mean, I was sharing my dilemma today. The fact is that, you run into people constantly and it's like everybody is covered up and you don't know who people are, unless there's something very distinctive about you. And people have an advantage because, you can see my hair or whatever. And it's like, hey, Christy. And I'm like, hey. And then I'm like, I have no idea who that is, so And I hate to do that. I hate, sitting up having a whole conversation with people and I have no idea who you are, like none. So yeah, we got to come up with something. So I think that is a good idea. We'll have to try that, see if we can't do a little prototype and see what y'all think about it. Because everybody needs one. Like, we need to know who you are. Or shoot, just somebody told me that they had a picture of themselves on their mask.
I mean, mine is my logo. That's what I wore today. It had my
right.
logo. And John
right.
Day on there, so if anybody.
Right. Now, in that case, yeah, if you're wearing your logo, that provided we know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you somebody, I don't know you, and you got on logo, it's like, hey, whatever your business name is. You know what I'm saying? It don't help if I don't know what your business is. So, but yes, we just want to know who people are, because we're going to be wearing these masks for a while, because
get used to it.
Right. But, so I read today that Merck, one of the, or maybe it's Madonna, one of the makers of the vaccine, they're pulling it. They're going to pull the vaccine because they said that it's not having, a good response. So people their bodies are not responding well to this vaccine. So one of the vaccines that's already out there is going to be pulled, and they're going back to the drawing board to try to see if maybe they can do something different because it's not working. So, and that's a shame, because there's so many people that have taken, these various.
I hope they get a tax write-off or something. They got to get something.
For the people that have taken it? Yeah.
Especially, if you took the Merck, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Merck tablet, Merck shot, or whatever
right.
it is.
Right.
Yeah, you should get some kind of compensation. And don't they have them little commercials that be on, if you did you go to so-and-so and, stuff like that. Hey, did you go to Merck?
Hey, you know what? Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, y'all ever heard where, like, when they do these different commercials about, this, medication or, this thing, and it's like, hey, it's going to cure this, going to cure that. But, and, the side effects are, might break your toe, might make you do this, might make you do that, might make you faint, might make you fall out, might make your stomach hurt, might make you have to go get a shot, might make you have to. And so many downfalls to it. You know what I'm saying? The side effects are huge compared to the things that is,
Well,
it's like, do you want to take this? Like, hey, but we're going to get rid of that. But we got about 12 side effects.
Well, regardless, they all, like I said, they also had a little lawyer commercials where they say, did you have the broken toe?
Right. This is true.
Like, contact us. We can get you some bread. That's
but what do you want to go through? What do you want to suffer through? Like, do you want to, you have to decide. Like, that's, Jesus, do I want to have all these side effects?
That's another reason why the Merck people should get paid, because they ain't even decide. People told them it was just going to work.
Right. True.
So all of a sudden, it don't work.
Yeah. That's true. So now I don't know that they had side effects, but they said that they weren't responding well to it. So yeah, that's something, because they were. But look how quick they pushed that out on us, though.
I mean, that's what make people leery about it.
Right.
But a lot of people are in positions where it's like, I got to take this thing.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of my friends, go and take it, and people are like, I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm taking it. So
I don't know if I'm real, but I'm gonna let y'all, once again. I'm gonna let y'all take it.
Yeah, I mean, round three. I mean, it's gotta have some good. We gotta see some people that say, hey man, I was around all these people, and I was the only one that didn't get it, because like all those people that were at that wedding, they all got it, whatever. So, because how do we know at the end of the day if it works, even if you don't get the side effects, Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all take it again. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna let y'all take it, and we'll see how it come out.
Well, at the at the end of the day, the thing is that if the majority of the people take it and it works for them, then everybody don't have to take it.
Man, I look at it like the flu shot. It's just a new flu shot. That's what it is.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So anyway, for those of you who had that vaccine, then check with your doctors or the people that I'm sure that they're contacting people, because my understanding is that there was a round 1 and then there was going to be a round 2, but they pulled it because they said it's not working, and so they're going back to the drawing board with it. So I'm sure they'll contact everybody who did take it. So anyway, listen, this was really, really disturbing to me. So there was this past weekend, a 15-year-old girl in Louisiana was killed. Now, here's the thing: the people that killed her were kids. There was a 12-year-old, 2 13-year-olds, and a 14-year-old. They all jumped on this girl, and I believe the 14-year-old was the one with the knife, and she stabbed her and killed her. But they all jumped on her. Now I guess the 15-year-old, she was like, thinking, y'all get out of my face, little girls. You know what I'm saying? Had that kind of attitude about it. But they all jumped on her at the same time, and the 14-year-old was the one who had the knife and stabbed her and killed her. So it was, at a store in Louisiana that this happened. But I said that to say that
That's store.
Yeah, they were at a store.
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Right. And I don't know if it was a situation where it was something like in school, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe there was something that happened at school and it carried on to outside of school or what. But the fact that these kids, now we have 4 little girls that are in juvenile.
What's your take on it?
Well, so what is it that would get kids to feel that strongly about, you know what I'm saying, to the point where, that they don't mind, I'm gonna kill you, you know what I'm saying? That, like, what is going on in your mind? And of course we know that, it's probably nothing new about it, but I just want to know what would drive a child to do that. Maybe some bullying or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What could make it that strong for you where we're going to get her? And then they all, decide collectively that they go after this girl and kill her. What do y'all think about that?
What would be going through a kid's mind?
Mm-hmm.
Adult things, first of all. Adult things.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you have kids doing adult stuff.
Right. True.
So it's real easy when you got social media and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you to stab somebody or shoot somebody or talking about what you do to your ops.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, sometimes they say life imitates art and art imitates life. So yeah, sometimes that's the case, and you take it too far. That's anybody, really, to be honest. That's a whole lot of people. I ain't gonna say anybody, but it's a lot of people. That's why you have these social media beefs. You have social media beefs because it's ego, and
right.
It comes from what you see on social media. So it's just the kids. The kids are digesting it at a too early of an age.
Right.
That's really what it is.
Yes, for sure. And which is why we need to be watching the screen time, right?
Yeah.
But do you really have control over that for these tweens? And you know what I'm saying? When they get to be teenagers, it's like,
you just gotta ground your kids. I was talking to my brother yesterday. He was talking about one of the songs that,
you know what? You see what Vanessa just said?
Look like you talking to Lassie on the couch. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a whole. Okay, so can y'all read our shirts? That's the most important thing, right? Can you read our shirts?
I had to turn the screens around so the shirts could be read. Either you was gonna be laughing at her talking to Lassie, or you was gonna be laughing at the shirts.
Right.
Turned around the whole time.
Right. So
I didn't get a chance to switch the whole scene around. I could have switched the whole scene around. Christy was like, "No, let's go." So here we are.
Okay. So there we go. But anyway, yeah. So the thing is that, like you said, basically anybody can deal with that. It's a whole social media. This is the sign. This is where we are today, right? Like,
you have. Let's say love the T-shirt. Okay. I mean, once again, you just got to ground your kids. You got to be grounded, and you got to teach them from Jump Street before they get to social media. If you wait until they get to social media to try to instill something in them, it's too late.
Right.
So
Damage
you got to
done.
instill what you can in them while they're young, before social media, gets into their mind. Because it's a mind thing.
Right.
So, if you can just ground them in that,
right,
as much as you can.
Right.
And we just have to let them go a little bit earlier. When we was younger, they let you go around 18.
Right.
Now these kids, you letting them go at 13. They got their own mind at 13. They got it figured out.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
So, speaking of the whole social media situation, who saw Versus between Ashanti and Keisha Cole? Did anybody get to catch that? I did catch some of it. First of all, let me say this. Shout out to Ashanti. I didn't even realize she had more than 2 or 3 songs. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not a big Ashanti fan. Like, there were, a song here and there that I caught of hers during the time that she was, out or whatever. But so, a lot of people like, I'm been an Ashanti fan, this, that, and the third. But yeah, I wasn't. So, but I will say that, when Keisha Cole, had her little, jams, I'm more familiar with Keisha's songs, or should I say more of her songs than I was Ashanti's. But she came back with some, some stuff. And, I said, okay, Ashanti. I think people said that she may have won, but that, first of all, Keisha Cole came in late. And then she had an attitude, and I'm not really sure. So I saw where she was trying to explain her attitude. She was saying that it was something about, her picture wasn't clear, her sound wasn't good. She was being all picky about, this, that, and the third, rather than just come in there and sit down, be humble, and, let us listen to your music. And people were saying that, hey, why are they singing? Like, don't even sing, just let the music play. But they felt compelled to sing. I would say on the next verses, if there is another one, if you are not someone that we consider a quote unquote singer, like if you not on, Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, status, then maybe just let the music play, because everybody's voice does not maintain its same quality from, singing that live and studio. There's a difference, and we can, we pick it up. We can pick that up when y'all do these verses and be trying to sing. So,
but they said that was the biggest verses thus far, right?
Yeah, hey, people watched that. Like, it was, and that was crazy. And I don't know if people came out because I don't know, were we bored, or were we let's see, what was the issue we was having? Why did we just really have to watch that? I don't know, but I think it was, people just wanted to see what was gonna happen or whatever between these two people. And like I said, I shout out to Ashanti, because she had, more than 2 or 3 songs that I knew of. So, because she had some answers for, like, when Keisha Cole had her song with, she did a song with Tupac, I guess. And then Ashanti came back, she had something with Tupac. And then, Keisha Cole said, okay, well, let's take this one. Then she came back, she had something with Biggie. I mean, what I'm saying? They was doing their thing.
It was actually a battle.
I mean, it was.
Okay.
It was. So shout out to them. Like I said, people did complain about Keisha Cole, to the point where even Roland Martin was getting on Keisha Cole. I was like, what? This is not news. But Roland Martin was like, he was going off on whatever Keisha Cole did. So yeah, that was real special. That was real special.
I just heard she was tipsy, but I don't know. When you see some of the rappers, they come on with alcohol, with bottles
Right.
of alcohol.
Right.
So I don't
Right.
think that's,
Well, she was saying that, people said she was, but she said she was not, because she said it's hard to drink and be like that and then, sing. So she said she wasn't trying to come out like that, but she was late and, people had something to say about everything. They picked it apart. That's just what it was.
hey,
So.
at least she was on that stage to be picked apart. I would like to be on a stage like that. You can pick me apart all you want to.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a million plus during the whole time.
Yeah.
So whatever, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure they got some listens, some stuff that they, that people hadn't listened to them before.
Right.
I'm
Right.
sure they got some streams. Yeah.
Right.
So, all right. Shout out to Versus. Okay, so now here's a situation. We think that, we're hoping that, with Biden in office now, that this whole thing with, racism will kind of die down, dwindle down. Let's get down to a level of, where maybe little to nothing. I could be dreaming on that. But so in Massachusetts, there was, you think if you have road rage, right? There's a road rage situation. And you're thinking, hey, I'm going to get out and tell this fool, you better stay over there on his side of the street, whatever. That's my road rage voice. So then you get out, you go talk to this man, say, fool, you better stay over there and, don't be all over here. And so the fool happened to be a real fool, you ain't know, and he called you the N-word. Oh, okay, fool, you better get somewhere, And so, this fool crazy. So you walk back to your car, and so you standing by your car, you about to get in. The fool done got in his truck and decide to come and run you over while you stand outside your car, and then he drags this man like 12 feet. So that was real ugly. So yes, he did kill the man, drug him, killed him, ran over him, drug him, killed him after calling him the N-word. So now this Massachusetts man, he is facing a hate crime situation. So, here's the thing. Why are we still doing that today? This whole dragging thing. That reminds me, you remember, what was that? Remember that story back in the day where the man got drugged? It was in a little town in Texas. Remember that? Anybody remember that story about the man that got drugged? It was a small town.
I think I do remember that. But I don't remember the town.
They said that they drug him, they tied him to the truck, and they drug him, and like his body was in pieces. Anybody remember that?
Jasper, Texas?
Yes. What was the man's name?
I don't know.
Who was drugged?
I Googled it. James Bird.
James Bird. Somebody said it?
No.
Oh,
My
okay.
Google is quick.
Oh. Yeah. So do y'all recall that? Like that, to me, that was so awful. Yes, that was it. Let me see. That was it. His name was Bird. Yes. Thank y'all. Yeah. So to me, there's Ramisha. She said it was in Jasper, Texas, Vanessa. So that was an awful situation. And just thinking about, dragging somebody like that, that's worse than, to me, any lynching or, you know what I'm saying, or beating or whatever, for you to drag somebody to the point where, their limbs and things start coming apart. And man, that's awful.
That's very awful. But then once again, let's go back. Privilege. That's what it's all about right there. Privilege. People have to feel privileged enough to you got to feel some sort of privilege to do something like that. You got to feel like you're going to get away with it, or you can do it. You got to feel like you can do something like that. So
Right.
something,
Right.
something about you or something about the way you live makes you feel like you have the right to do that.
Yeah. And
So-
that you're probably going to get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another level of what they say, the Karens or whatever. It's just
Right.
another level of the people who call the police and say, hey, this person is whatever coming after me. I'm a white woman. It's a black dude coming after me.
Yeah.
It's the same level of privilege. Well,
Yeah.
not the same privilege. It's just a different level.
Right.
To where it's like,
Right.
I think I can get away with more than that. I can retaliate. I don't have to wait for the cops. I don't have to call the cops. I
Right.
can just shoot you myself and say, hey, I'm defending myself from this black guy.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, it's all about privilege.
Exactly. Do you have the Minister Society music queued up?
No.
Oh, okay. I can't even think of a song that was on there anyway. Okay. Yeah. So, I hate to hear that the black man, he was in his 30s, and this man, like I said, after calling him an N-word, there was someone who was standing by. They did catch the whole thing on video. So, as far as doing a live and whatever, they did catch it. So there was nothing. He couldn't deny it. They went, and was able to pick him up, arrest him, and he's been charged with a hate crime. So,
Wow.
yeah, that's pretty awful.
Wow. Lizzie said as far as the Jasper one, she said she was terrified.
Yeah, because back in that was scary back then. It was, because to know that would even happen. I think that was the first one that we probably heard of since slavery days.
Now, as far as Biden, I don't think he's gonna come to play. He's not gonna have a lot to do with that situation right there. He got other stuff going on.
Well, and what I'm saying is, we were hoping, and I still hope that there will be some level of where we come together, you know what I'm saying, where the country is not so divided. I'm hoping that we can kind of meet in the middle somewhere and not be where it's always a racism thing. I hate to see that. I hate to see that on every level, and so that's what we're hoping for.
The only way you get rid of the racism thing on every level, you have to tear down the fabric of our great America. Like, you're going to have to tear down the Constitution. You're going to have to redo the Constitution. It's a lot of stuff that's going to have to be redone. You got, man, it's reparations that are due, some sort of reparations. I'm talking about not only just reparations, recognition. Recognize it. You give tax breaks to other, refugees, other people that come here.
Right.
You give land to people that you deem to be indigenous to the land when there are other races that are potentially indigenous to the land. So, it's a lot of, we got to peel back a lot of layers to get rid of all the racism.
Right.
It's virtually impossible in the society that we have right now today.
Yeah.
You got to rip away. I mean, you got to rip away white Jesus. It's like so much.
Oh my gosh.
You almost have to. I mean, you're gonna have to change around game. Like even the game 8 Ball. It's so much stuff that you would change around. It's so much stuff. It's so much black cats. It's just it's a whole mentality and so much stuff that had to be changed around. So I don't know. I don't even know how you could do something.
To say that, when you think about, okay, so let's just talk about you saying black Jesus or white Jesus, right? I mean, at the end of the day, here's the thing. Didn't we all grew up under the white Jesus. It wasn't until people started becoming woke that white Jesus was even a thing. But here's the thing. When you go to the Bible, and it does give a description of his hair, and you know what I'm saying?
Nigga to me.
Huh?
Sound like a nigga to me.
That's true. Like they say something about his hair being like a rug or something.
Wool.
Yeah, like, so there's so
Steve
many
Braun.
things but you never paid attention to that because they always made, you know what, at every Baptist church you had the white Jesus on the wall.
At every
Why
home,
is that?
in all granny's homes.
Yes.
You had white
What
Jesus
was
on the
that?
wall.
What was that?
But,
Why
I
did we
mean,
do that?
Because it's a progression. To me, it's a progression.
Mm-hmm.
So we far removed from slavery and just stuff like the things that people are feeding us. What grandmama taught us was just what was fed to her.
Right.
And
Right.
what it was,
Right.
So,
So it's like there's one more thing that we're going to make y'all think we're superior, right?
there's a
Like
whole
Jesus
lot
is
of
white.
things. It's so many different things. It's so many different things. Like I said, as far as the whole slavery thing, not every black person here, we might have not. There's a possibility we have not all come from slaves.
Right, true.
Some of us were probably here beforehand. That's the thing.
Mm.
So what they're saying is the only way you got here, we captured y'all. We captured your grandpas and your grandma, all of y'all, and brought you over here. Y'all started having kids. That's the only way black folks got into America.
Right. Right. So so since we're Johnsons, we're John's sons,
John,
right?
right.
We need our 30, 40 acres and a mule, please. Thank you so much. I'm just saying, like, we got the name, so we supposed to get it.
Hey.
But hey.
And like I said, it's so much. But to get back to that, as far as getting rid of racism, it's going to be very difficult to get rid of racism because racism, I always say, racism is in the very fabric of America. So we have to tear it down to its lowest point. We're going to tear out the Constitution and go up from there. And I just don't see, why would you do that? Like, if we were in power, if black folks was in power, and white folks was in the position that we was in,
Right.
and it was like, hey, we want equality.
Right.
Us as black folks. Just think about us. Think about, the way we act on social media, the way that we are right now.
Right.
And some white folks come up to us and be like, hey, we want to be equal. It's time for us to be equal.
Right.
What do you think us, as black folks, many of us niggas, what do you think, how do you think we would react? You can't have this. We worked hard for this.
Exactly. Exactly. So we ain't trying to hear it. So yeah, we get it. We
We
get
worked
it.
hard for this. So, and I'm not on the white folks' side, but I'm just looking at it from, if we want something from them, we have to take that. It's just what that is. We have
Right.
to take. They're not gonna be like, hey, you know what? We've been whooping y'all ass for 4 years.
We're not gonna
I'm
do it
just
anymore.
tired. You know what? We're just gonna make y'all equal. No.
Right.
No.
Probably not going to happen. Speaking of which, with the fact that you say that, because so here's the thing. Everybody on the Clubhouse or whatever. So Master P said, listen, we making somebody else a billionaire. Like, stop it. Stop it with this Clubhouse thing. One more white person. And I'm sorry for our white people. Like, we love y'all, but we just going to say it. We just going to be real. One more white person about to get rich because of this Clubhouse situation. So here's the thing. So what they're saying is, if you on Clubhouse, hold on, because we finna put y'all up on the Black People Clubhouse, and it is called the Cookout.
Are you serious?
Yes. I don't like that name. I don't like it because that is so
That's us though.
OMG. I don't like it.
That's us.
I'm not going to the Cookout. I don't like it. I'm just like, really? The Cookout? We couldn't come up with something. Come on, y'all. We couldn't come up with something better than the Cookout. Jeez. What is that? That is so stereotypical.
Stereotypically
Stop.
ghetto.
OMG. So Master P said, don't be going up in the Clubhouse because y'all making them rich. We creating the Cookout. So we want everybody to come to the Cookout. That's it. Oh, I can't even take it. I can't even take it. So listen, y'all get ready. Be on the lookout. The Cookout is cooking right now. They said it's almost ready to go. So y'all be looking out for the Cookout. Oh God. That's just, I can't. But he right in what he's saying though. You know what I'm saying? It's another situation where we're, why didn't he said this is what he said. He said, why couldn't we have come up with our own? Like, here's the thing. Did y'all know that there was a black Pinterest? Did you know that? Yes. There is a black Pinterest, and I want to say it's called Blackest. It's something, but it's the black Pinterest.
Okay.
So and it has like things that African Americans are looking for, like our clothes, our style, our hairstyles and that kind of thing. So I said, okay, I did not know, but that's something, we've got to start coming up with our own things. We keep jumping on, like Facebook. Why can't we come up with,
we have so many of our own Facebooks. It's so much stuff out there. I mean,
we have our equivalent to Facebook.
Yes, we do have black social media networks out there now.
Okay.
We don't have the server. Like, it takes servers. You can't just open up it ain't as simple as opening up a website.
Right.
You have to have servers. It takes a lot.
Okay. Melon interest. Yes. Thank you, Amara. Yes.
Yeah. But it takes a lot to have a black. I mean, and if you want to have it black, like, if you really just want to have it black to the core, that's going to take a lot.
Yeah.
That's going to take a whole, because you can rent space. You can, I got hostings and stuff like that, and it's through people. I don't know who they are, Arab, white, whatever it is.
Right.
So,
right.
You can have that, but when you want to go black and have your own servers and everything, man, that's a lot of.
That's gonna take a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, us as black people, we don't understand technology like that.
Right.
So for somebody to ask for funding and be like, "Hey, I need some funding because I'm gonna start a social network," it's like, you don't need to just go start a .com.
Right.
It's not as simple as that.
Right.
You got to buy tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of servers and stuff like that in order to make that happen.
Right.
To be all black and to make that happen.
Right. I mean, you know what? Because here's the thing. Just like the black banks. Why do we not have more black banks? I mean, and to say, first of all, does anyone have an account? Did you go out there and start an account or open an account with a black bank? Because I have some questions. Like, why do we have a question in our mind about that?
Black banks?
About black banks. Because
there's money. It's a lot of money behind black banks. Behind banks, period.
Oh, right.
Now, we already know that, we have we have people like that are behind the big time banks. Mm-hmm. And we know they got money. We know they got gold.
Right.
We know. So it's not the same for us because we don't have the same big names that's backing that. We don't have, I can't even think of some of these names of the people as far as, gold and jewelry type of people that have money that's behind these banks.
Right.
We don't
have that,
man. We got Master P. These people that got these banks, they got the white banks, they have thousands of times more than what our Master P has. Master P is the one making the moves. He's rich to us. He's wealthy to us. These guys are making thousands of times more than what. So it's a lot of backing for those banks as opposed to our you almost want to say mom and pop banks.
Right. And can I trust you to not go under? And then where's my money? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah. I'm just saying this. I hate to be like that. But we gotta trust you. If I'm gonna deposit thousands of dollars in your bank, then something happened, then what? Like, I need to know that that you're gonna. You're not gonna give me an IOU. I'm sorry.
I think our black banks, I think they'd be able to handle it if we invested in them like we're supposed to. I think they'll be able to handle it. And we within ourselves, we have to go ahead and trust.
That's what I'm saying. I know. And why do I have that question? Like, is it gonna be safe? I don't know why
you need to get rid of it.
I'm sorry. Black people.
Because to get rid of it, that's empowering in itself. Because what you're doing is you're limiting yourself.
This is true.
So you're empowering, but just by lifting that off you, you're limiting. I mean, you're empowering yourself. Anyway, moving right along.
Wait a minute. Vanessa said black trust. Talking about the black Pinterest. OMG. Black people cook. What is that?
She's going in. She got all the ideas.
Oh my. Okay, so the story about the Kansas City woman, she had that revenge killing.
Man.
Did you read into that story?
Yeah. She hunted down the killer, her brother's killer.
Okay. Yes.
And killed him.
So, but it was family, wasn't it? It was still in her family. My understanding.
You're not family. I totally. You're not family no more.
No.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
I totally get that because I've been
you
know what I'm saying? in that spot. So
yeah, I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, because who know? When I put myself in that position, which I was in that position, only difference was the police were there.
Right.
Had they not been there, who knows? You know what I'm saying? He might have still had bullets in the gun.
Right.
I might have. Who knows?
Right.
But it was a fit of rage, and I wasn't going up there to help him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, heck yeah. You ain't family no more.
Right. That's true.
Nobody. We don't. This guy, you know what I'm saying? He's not recognized in our family anymore. You lost that, right?
Right. So I don't know if y'all know what we're talking about. There was a Kansas City woman who she did a revenge killing. I guess someone killed her brother, and so she hunted down this person that killed her brother and killed them. And so now she's in jail. But there's a lot of rappers out there that are supporting her and are trying to bond her out. So I don't know what kind of bond she has that she needs that much support. I don't know if it was a huge bond, but there are rappers out there that are supporting, and they're like, "Hey, we're trying to bond her out." So I thought that was, interesting. The fact that what made them decide on this lady's situation, that you know what I'm saying, seemed like it was the baby or somebody, or Lil Baby.
The baby.
Okay.
42 Doug. A lot of rappers that most people our age do not know about.
Oh, okay. 21 Savage. I saw it. And so a lot of them were getting together to try to bond her out. So that was very interesting. The fact that, she killed the person. She killed them. It was a family member. And so that was interesting.
I mean, you say, why would they jump on board with something like that?
Uh-huh.
That's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
That's out of the ordinary. And now you got this whole era of people that's trying to be real. Our rappers that's trying to be real. So yeah, you want to support that because that's the gangster lifestyle.
Right.
So she should get out. And as far as gangster rules, as far as street rules, street code, she ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
So
like, you killed my brother, then I'm killing you, and that's street. That's the code.
All those guys that was that want to bail her out, that's what they rap. That's the code that they
rap. Right.
So yeah, that helps them out.
Okay.
If she get out,
right.
That helped them out. That's record sales.
Right.
Just the fact they even said, because they put it on social media. It was like, I got 20,000. The first one, I think it was 42 Doug, was like, I got 20,000 on her bond. Somebody else was like, I matched that 20. Somebody like, I got 10. So
wow.
All of these guys, and they in the news, all kind of stuff. I just posted that link right there.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's how you get your money.
Right. I guess so. All right. So, do y'all recall or remember the movie Menace to Society? So, here's the thing. So, who is actually selling the car? They're selling that. What is it? The 5.0 Mustang?
Yes.
What year model was that? I don't remember.
It was like 95, something like that.
So they're the owner of it. Or was it the guy who was in the movie?
Yeah, that's the guy who was in the movie. I can't even.
So it was his car?
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy who had the 5.0 Mustang in the movie, he is selling, I guess, auctioning off his car?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is there a reason behind the auction? Like, is it for a cause?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm just wondering if he decided, hey, okay, it's time for somebody else to have it. I just want to auction it off for a charity.
Tyron Turner. I don't know why I don't remember his name. I was trying to
emulate him.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Tyron Turner. Okay, so Tyron Turner is selling the 5.0 Mustang, and so I don't know if anybody out there want to buy a car. You might want to put your name in the hat or something, because it could be. I don't know. They probably gonna sell it for a little something.
Man, it's gonna be worth a lot. I think it's gonna be worth a lot. I think it's gonna be worth a lot. But that's now. Is that a classic? What is it? 25 years to be a classic?
So you said yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be a classic.
That's it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so listen, y'all. So, what we want to make sure that we get in here before we let y'all go. So on Tuesday nights, y'all gotta come check this out. On Tuesday nights, we have what you call Wine at Wicks. You want to put up the flyer? No. So there's a Wine at Wicks on Tuesday nights, and listen, and the reason why I want to bring this out to y'all because we have adult conversation, and basically you come in and you write down your question. You know, sometimes you have a question or something that you may not want to ask your significant other, or it may be something that you just want to know what someone else thinks about it. So we come in, you know, you write down your questions, and generally they are relational type questions. And so we, you know, read it out to the mass and see who has an opinion or their thoughts. You know, sometimes it's very interesting to hear what other people think about those things that you might, you know, bounce back and forth with your significant other, because you know what you two may, you know, kind of go back and forth on, it may be a different opinion, you know, in the room. So we really want y'all to come out. We have some artists that are coming in. Let's say we have an awesome poet. Her name is Lady Ray. And then we have 2 singers, right? We've got Adrian, is it Lachey? Adrian Lachey and Sarai B. And then we have a comedian. Her name is Queen Talks. So y'all got to come out and check them out. It's going to be a good time. Your first 2 glasses of wine are free. And then there's an open bar. So, you know, even if wine is not your thing, then you got some choices. Definitely come on out and check us out. We have myself and Johnny J will be in the mix. And I am KJ, the MC for the evening. So y'all come on out to Wine at Wicks. It is 2405 South Collins. You know what? I think today I said North Collins. 2405 South Collins in Arlington. It is sure to be a good time. So we get you in there, and by 11 o'clock you're walking out and you're home in bed by midnight and ready for your next morning. How about that? So
All right.
So you got anything else?
No.
Husband?
No. Meet us tomorrow. So what is it? 8:30 to 11. Like I said, we'll get you in, we'll get you out.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little time. Get you a couple glasses of wine, get you feeling good. Get some good entertainment. A couple of singers, comedian, you know, spoken word. Get that in, get that out. Hey, perfect for a Tuesday, man.
Yeah,
Perfect
some
for
real good talent, some good local talent. So y'all come on out and check it out. Like I said, then we have that he say she say thing where, you know, you write down your question and it's anonymous. We don't have to know it's you, unless, you know, some people be like, okay, that was my question, but you don't have to do that. You know, you write it down anonymously. We don't say whose name because we don't know, and we just read it out loud and, you know, pose it to the floor and see. We got some really good people to, you know, give their opinion on these things. So y'all come on out and check us out. All right. Well, that is another one in the books.
Yes, it is. Indeed.
So we will see y'all next Monday, same jazz time.
Same jazz channel.
All right, y'all. Be blessed.
All right.
Thank you.